Proceed on the NTR.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2021 CR 11554, State versus Richard Cantu. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Michelle Savetta for Mr. Guthrie.
And are you Mr. Cantu?
Sure.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Richard Cantu as placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 11554 for the offense of obstruction or retaliation on September 16, 2024 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Richard Cantu did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August, September 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State.
We would abandon the remainder.
Any objections to the waivers? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
True.
No. Are you pleading true to number 4?
Sure.
Do you understand? No. Listen to me. Are you pleading true to violation of condition number 4? Yes or no?
No. Don't know what I mean.
Oh, so this is what it means. The state is saying that you did not report. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you report?
No, I couldn't find the.
No, no, I just want you to answer my questions. All right. So you have just pled true to the fact that you didn't report. Do you understand that? Now, whatever agreement you've worked out with the state, I don't have to follow that. Do you understand? I can send you to prison for 10 years. Do you understand? So knowing that I can send you to prison for 10 years and up to a $10,000 fine, do you still want to plead true? Yes or no?
No.
All right, he doesn't want to plead true.
True for the probation office. I could not find the probation office. Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. This is his second motion to revoke. I know he know what's going on here. So I'm going to explain it to you again. And if you wanted to proceed with saying yes, no, not answer my questions, we can do that. And this will be recalled for a contested hearing. The state will bring in a probation officer or whatever witnesses they need. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now,
I could not. find
now,
the-
listen to me. Are you pleading true to not reporting, yes or no?
No.
All right, so we need a contested hearing. All right. What date for a contested hearing? Failure to report.
I can do the 7th
Do you want to do the 7th
or the 9th.
or the 9th? Now it's up to you. If you want to bring it back for another day, that's fine.
We do second.
All right.
15th.
All right, we'll see you back on the 15th. The state will call whatever witnesses they need to call to seek to prove the failure to report. And what I can tell you on failure to reports, usually the person that needs to be called is the probation officer. And that probation officer is going to come in and say, either you reported or you did not.
I did not report. So I know I didn't report to nobody when I got released the 3 times.
So I don't understand why you're not asking my questions.
But to be saying, yes, I did not see no one, or no, I never went into the door. I'm saying that I never went to see the probation officer, because I never saw him, I never got reported to see him.
Mhm,
I never got his address or his phone number to see.
mhm.
Yes, I wanna move forward with my case. I wanna take it to. I wanna take it all the way, like guilty and not guilty, I plead guilty. I pay no contest also, but I never saw my probation officer when I got released. I never had ever seen.
You want to talk to him some more? All right. Anyone else?
Angel Antonio Cantu.
And Mr. Delio is still not out here? Okay. Hi,
Morning, Judge. Or, well, not morning.
are you all ready to proceed on this motion to revoke?
Yes, Judge.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 1107 State versus Angel Cantu. Could I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Warren Gary for Angel Cantu.
And are you Angel Cantu?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Angel Antonio Cantu who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 1107 for the offense of indecency with a child's sexual contact on August 25th, 2022 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violation of condition number 13A. On or about the 11th day of September 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Angel Antonio Cantu, did then and there fail to comply with the instructions of the Bear County Community Supervision and Corrections Department Sex Offender Program, and that the defendant admitted to having internet identifiers on Discord, Kick, and other social media platforms. Violation of condition number 13.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure. Violation of condition number 13B. On or about the 16th day of September 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Angel Antonio Cantu, failed to comply with the instructions of Lone Star Offender Treatment Program, his court-ordered sex offender treatment program, in that the defendant failed to progress toward reasonable treatment goals and was terminated from treatment in violation of condition number 13B.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Sure. Violation of condition number 13JA. On or about the 11th day of September 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Angel Antonio Cantu, did then and there failed to comply with the instructions of the Bear County Community Supervision and Corrections Department Sex Offender Program, and that the defendant admitted to accessing the internet on an unmonitored device in violation of condition number 13JA.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Violation condition number 13L. On or about the 11th day of
Let me just stop you all. Are you all doing 13L but not 13F?
13F and 19 are going to be waived by the state.
Okay. Do you really need 13L?
They can waive 13L as well.
No objection, Judge.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to 13A, 13B, 13JA, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 13A, 13B, and 13JF?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find 13A, 13B, and 13JF true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. That is to grant the state's motion, revoke the defendant's probation, adjudicate and sentence the defendant to 8 years in prison.
All right. Why should I follow this?
So Judge, Mr. Cantu so these allegations arrive from Mr. Cantu's own statement. So he was self-disclosing of these things during the process of which he was getting treatment for under the sex offenders program. He had been asked by his counselor, through the various ways they go through counseling, how are you doing? What's going on? He self-reported these incidences. The thing that what I understand from how I've looked at this case is that my client has had struggles with doing probation. I think ultimately probation is good because it helps us find these issues where we have problems that kind of relapse up. I think given that Mr. Cantu has indicated, we're here today because he's not hiding anything. He's not proud of what he did, and he has indicated to me that he understands that this is, it's not good, and he, shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, Judge.
So has he had contact with the complainant?
Judge, it is my understanding that he has not. I do have The mother of the complainant here is present, if you would like us to call her, Judge.
I mean, well, you talked to her, she's saying that he hasn't had contact?
That is what she said, Judge, and I understand that's only her statement.
All right. And how old is the complainant?
I'm gonna get her.
How old is the complainant?
My mother. 14, Your Honor.
Okay.
Judge 14 at the time of the.
Can I get that? Yes.
Oh, okay. I do remember this case now. And I'm sorry, could I have the trial court certification? All right. And I'm sorry, State, why should I follow your agreement?
In the convention of justice with this coming about. Fair prison sentence from the state point of view.
I'm sorry?
It's a fair prison sentence from the state point of view.
So what has he done on probation?
I'm sorry, his probation officer was here a little bit earlier.
Okay.
But according to the court summary, there has been 3 negative UAs. He was in sex offender treatment, but there was some issues there. As far as anything else, he was on the so moved caseload, but there's a total credit of $1,163 toward his supervision fees. But other than that, Judge, nothing.
Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will revoke, find you guilty, sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There's to be no contact with the complainant, no residing in households with minors, no contact with minors, and Chapter 62 registration. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement? Oh, I'm sorry, I need that back. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Could I have his file back, please? Yes, ma'am. With the trial court certification. Yeah. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
The courtroom appears calm as the judge calls the first case, a probation revocation involving a defendant placed on deferred adjudication for obstruction or retaliation. At first, everything seems routine. The paperwork is read, the attorney stands ready, and the judge begins asking standard questions. But almost immediately, confusion starts to creep in. The judge asks the defendant whether he failed to report to his probation officer as required. The defendant hesitates, talks around the question, and gives answers that don't actually answer anything. "Did you report?" the judge asks again. The courtroom grows tense as the defendant says no, then seems unsure what that means. The judge calmly explains the stakes. By pleading true, the defendant could be found guilty and sentenced to up to 10 years in prison. The warning is clear, direct, and serious. Still, the defendant continues to dodge, claiming he couldn't find the probation office and didn't know who to report to. The judge's patience is tested as the same question is asked again and again. Eventually, the judge makes it crystal clear. This is the defendant's second motion to revoke, and playing games won't help him. When the defendant refuses to clearly plead true or not true, the judge orders a contested hearing. The state will bring the probation officer, and the facts will be laid bare. The moment feels like instant karma, a smug attitude meeting the reality of the courtroom. Then comes the second case, and the tone shifts even darker. This defendant is on deferred adjudication for indecency with a child, and now faces multiple probation violations. The allegations include unauthorized internet access, hidden social media accounts, and failure in sex offender treatment. Each violation is read aloud, and the defendant pleads true. The courtroom feels heavy as the consequences sink in. The judge presses both sides, asking why a prison sentence is appropriate and what the defendant has done on probation. The answers reveal minimal progress, treatment failures, and troubling admissions that came from the defendant himself. Despite a plea agreement, the judge carefully considers justice, public safety, and accountability. In the end, the judge revokes probation and sentences the defendant to 8 years in prison, imposing strict conditions and lifetime consequences. The message is unmistakable. Excuses don't outweigh responsibility, and the courtroom is not the place for games. Justice is firm, direct, and final.